Hey, hey, happy weekend, everybody. I'm sure you've heard by now, but my cookbook is available for pre-order now. You can get yourself or reserve yourself a copy of Pressure Cooker Cookbook for Beginners now, and it comes out on March 17th. But I wanted to check in today to talk to you guys a little bit more about the book, give you a quick peek inside as well. But I wanted to first share the reason that I wrote this cookbook. It's actually two reasons. First, I kept hearing stories from people that they got themselves an Instant Pot, they got a great deal on it, they know it's great, and they hear people raving about it, but that it's still in the box, or that they're afraid to use it, they're intimidated by using it, the instructions seem confusing. So that's actually one of the primary reasons that I decided to write this book. Pressure cooking and Instant Pots changed my life in my kitchen. And I wanted everybody else to be able to have the chance to see just how amazing these are, just how much they can change your cooking life. So this is not just a cookbook. This is, in addition to the recipes, this is basically your handbook, whether you're a pressure cooking newbie or have used it just a few times and just want to know how the heck they work. Easy steps and tips for getting the most out of them, how to understand pressure cooking recipes that you might see online. I know they include some lingo that are not familiar to people, so I've actually got a little, not a dictionary, but I do have some tips in here on how to translate and navigate pressure cooking recipes, not only from this cookbook, but that you might find online as well. And again, I really want people to see exactly how versatile they are. For example, today I'm actually making a bundt cake in my Instant Pot. It's cooling right now, and then I'm going to be able to turn it out of here and then add a delicious lemon glaze. This is from the cookbook, this recipe actually. You see it here, right here on the cover. And let's see here. I tried to bookmark some of these pages so that I could show you a little more quickly and easily, but I'm still kind of fumbling through. But here's some other pictures of this lemon bundt cake in here. A lot of people are surprised to hear that you can make baked goods in the pressure cooker, and they actually make amazing fluffy, delicious, moist cakes and whatnot. So I've got a few different dessert recipes, as you can see in the cookbook. I'm actually going to be showing a sneak peek of this lemon bundt cake here pretty soon on the blog, so you'll definitely want to stay tuned for that. But it's just one example of all of the amazing things that you can make in a pressure cooker besides just a pot roast or a stew. And that is precisely the second reason that I decided to write this cookbook. I wanted to show people just how versatile these things are. The first things I made were meat dishes, stews, and dinners, but then I started realizing all of the possibilities. You can do appetizers, you can do side dishes, desserts, breakfast. I mean, it's really unbelievable the amount of things that these devices can do. So I wanted to show people just how versatile they are, and I wanted to provide easy beginner level recipes in order to do that. And even though these recipes are easy and beginner level, that doesn't mean that they're plain. Some of these are, yes, super simple. You can make them in 20 to 30 minutes, just basic quickie recipes, but then some are a little bit fancier. Stay tuned on the blog this coming week. Actually, on Monday, I'm going to share an example of a super easy Instant Pot recipe that looks fancy enough to host for a party or to make a delicious Valentine's dinner. But in addition to that, I wanted to show you guys just a couple other of the resources in this cookbook besides recipes. So it starts out actually with kind of the ABCs of pressure cooking, which just gives you a basis of understanding of how these devices work, exactly how they cook. A lot of people have no idea really how they do their magic, but having a basic understanding of that will help you understand all of the different things that you can do with them. Let's see, I've also got do's and don'ts. Safety is a big concern that I keep hearing from people about using any kind of a pressure cooker, whether it's stovetop or even the Instant Pots. These days, these devices do have tons of security mechanisms that weren't there in the old days. So you should be able to use them more confidently than those stories you might have heard of scary split pea soup explosions. But regardless, I have some very important do's and don'ts, really easy to understand so that you can use it with safety in mind. That's really important, and I definitely recommend people check that out when they get the book. I also have step-by-step instructions right off the bat for both stovetop and electric pressure cookers like the Instant Pot. So this book does not just relate to the Instant Pot, it has a lot of translations for traditional pressure cookers as well, if that's the kind of device you have. And there's even a time conversion so that you can convert recipes that you might find for the Instant Pot to a stovetop pressure cooker or vice versa. So lots going on in this cookbook besides 75 easy, delicious recipes. Lots of tips that I hope will help you feel more confident in it. So one of the best ways you can support me with this is to not only pre-order the book, but when you get it, please leave an honest review of the book on Amazon or wherever you get it so that other readers feel confident making the purchase and opening up their world to these kind of recipes as well.